is often pictured as a peaceful land, the kind of place where nothing really goes wrong. Snowy streets, polite neighbors, clean cities, and maple syrup. But beneath that calm surface hides another Canada. A Canada shaped by decades of crime, justice, corruption, survival, and the difficult reality of policing one of the largest countries on Earth. This is the story of that hidden Canada. A story of criminals and officers, cities and wilderness, truth and deception. A story of how crime shaped the country in ways most people never hear about. 1. The beginning. A country built on law and loss. Long before modern policing existed, the territory that would become Canada was a mixture of trading posts, indigenous nations, small settlements, and wild frontier land. Crime in those early days wasn't the type shown in movies. No gangs, no bank fraud, no armed robberies. It was survival. Disputes over fur trading, conflicts between groups, and clashes between settlers and indigenous communities were common. When the Northwest Mounted Police formed in 1873, their mandate was simple: bring order to the West. They weren't just law enforcement. They were border agents, judges at times, peacekeepers, negotiators, and explorers. Their presence reduced open conflict, but the criminal landscape slowly evolved. As cities grew, so did opportunities and problems. By the 1900s, crime took new forms: smuggling, bootlegging, illegal gambling, and increasingly organized networks. And every decade after added new layers of complexity. 2. The early criminal underworld, bootleggers, smugglers, and the North. During the Prohibition era, alcohol became one of Canada's biggest criminal industries. Quebec and parts of Ontario turned into hotspots where liquor was produced legally and smuggled illegally into the United States. Bootleggers used hidden compartments in cars, fake cargo manifests, and even dog sled teams to transport their product. The profits were enormous. One of the most notorious smuggling routes ran through Windsor, Ontario, just across the river from Detroit. At night, small wooden boats stacked with crates of Canadian whiskey crossed into the U.S. The Detroit Mafia partnered with Canadian gangs, forming cross-border criminal alliances that would last decades. In the North, crime had a different face. The isolation of northern Canada allowed illegal trading, wildlife poaching, and small-scale criminal groups to thrive. The RCMP often patrolled thousands of kilometers by dog sled or boat, chasing criminals through frozen lakes and dense forests. The early 20th century created a foundation for Canadian crime: small networks, cross-border deals, and criminal entrepreneurs who realized something important. Canada was the perfect place to build an empire quietly. 3. The rise of organized crime, cities under pressure. By the 1950s-1970s, Canada entered a new era as organized crime exploded in major cities like Montreal, Toronto, Winnipeg, and Vancouver. Montreal, the mafia capital. Montreal became one of the most influential mafia hubs outside Italy. The Cotroni crime family controlled drugs, construction contracts, extortion rings, and high-level corruption. Police often found themselves outnumbered, outsmarted, and at times, outpowered. Bars were bombed. Business owners were threatened. Millions flowed through illegal gambling dens and nightclubs, but Montreal wasn't alone. Toronto, silent but powerful. Toronto's underworld was more discreet. Instead of bombs, it used bribery, influence, and business fronts to hide criminal activity. Money laundering became the city's specialty. Construction companies, restaurants, private clubs, all were used as tools to wash billions of dollars in illegal earnings. Vancouver, gateway of the Pacific. Because of its port, Vancouver became a major entry point for heroin from Asia. Triads, biker gangs, and international cartels fought for control. Shootouts and disappearances weren't uncommon. Over time, the city gained a reputation as a global drug trafficking corridor. Winnipeg, the middle ground battleground. Winnipeg developed deep issues with gang activity, armed robberies, and drug distribution due to its central location. Its proximity to northern communities and highways made it a strategic trafficking point. Just show a picture indicating that, to be continue.